Breonna Taylor's family has just been awarded millions of dollars. I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure her life was worth more than that. Me and the Notification Gang would like to invite everybody to come join us Monday through Thursday, 9:20 to 10 o'clock for morning coffee, where we discuss the events of the prior day and also just talk mess about stuff. See you then.
Oh, Black Dynamite, I wish it was that simple, but this is much bigger than you and me.
Hey, little mama. It may be bigger than you, and it may be bigger than me, but it ain't bigger than you and me. Can you dig it?
BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Alright, so yeah. So apparently, the Louisville, I don't want to say police department because those guys don't never want to pay anything out. But the politicians in Louisville have decided what they're going to do is pay out a settlement to the family of Breonna Taylor. Okay, just so we can be clear about a couple of things, there has been no announcement of any arrests. I mean, at the end of the day, we have to remember they're giving money to the family, which we want. The family was already always gonna get money. The problem is we want justice. Not everybody believes that money is justice. Some people believe, myself included, that the individuals who are responsible for the death of Breonna Taylor need to be held responsible by going to court. Now, real quick, for everybody that don't even understand why people would still be upset to the fact that Breonna Taylor was murdered by these police, and yes, I'm using the word murdered, you might not entirely understand what happened, so I'll run through this real quick for the people who are new and the individuals in the back. Real quick. Breonna Taylor was sleeping in her home with her fiance, boyfriend. I'm not sure if they was the fiance or not. When they were sleeping, there was a noise heard. Both of them awoke out of their sleep. Then, after they awoke out of their sleep, there was a firefight between the boyfriend and the police. In this particular firefight that commenced after the police illegally broke into their home, I'll explain why it was illegal in a minute. Breonna Taylor was murdered. The boyfriend was arrested, and they tried to pin charges on him, I believe calling him a drug dealer or saying that he has something to do with drugs, which he didn't. Real clear, Breonna Taylor was, I believe she worked in the EMS or something along those lines. She was a first responder. Her boyfriend was a licensed to carry individual, and I'm not 100% sure, but I believe he was also a first responder. So these individuals were people who are part of the community that they were in, and they were actually doing positive things for the community, and they were a good people to have in the community. We just want to be clear on this, because often when black people are murdered by the police, they go find some crime they did 20 years ago and try to make it seem like something's is wrong with them. Real quick, before we even go any further, we need to stop allowing for individuals to abuse a person, to take a person's rights, even if it's not just the police. It might just be just somebody that is just evil. We have to stop allowing somebody to be wrong and then try to say, well, it's okay that I did this thing because, you know, they committed a crime 20 years ago, 10 years ago. Nah, we're not doing that. All right. First of all, everybody gets a second chance in this America, it seems, except for black people. So we're not doing that. I just want to be clear on this. So, also, in addition to the nefarious escapades, foolishness that these I don't know if we want to call them the prosecutors, the district attorney, but Breonna Taylor previously dated a guy who is in trouble for drugs. They allegedly offered him basically a get out of jail free card if he would go on record and say that Breonna Taylor actually was involved with the transportation or the dealing of drugs. Yes, you heard it. Before the government or that city decided that they were going to give Breonna Taylor family money They first decided what we need to do is drag her name through the mud. After they were unsuccessful at dragging her name through the mud, then they came back to the table and said, well, here's a little bit of money. Well, a lot of money. Let's not be coy. But the actual problem, that's not it. Of course, the family was always going to get money. We already know this. The problem is you have individuals that's out there that ran up in this woman's house illegally. I'll explain that in a moment. Murdered her. Tried to pin the murder, pin the murder on the boyfriend. The reason why I'm saying tried to pin the murder on the boyfriend, because anybody that's been through the judicial system in America know that if you're in the process of committing a crime or you're in the process of evading the police and somebody get killed or something like that, you're responsible for that murder. So basically, what they tried to do was put Breonna Taylor's murder on him by then arresting him and saying that he was doing something that he wasn't supposed to be doing. That might be the only reason why he even survived. Don't let that go over your head. Why was the search illegal? In Louisville, there has this thing called a no-knock warrant. What happens is, often you get information, or they have information, they take it to the judge. The judge says, okay, this information looks valid. We're going to give you a warrant that you could just basically barge into the house of the people that are living there. There's a lot of problems with that. But in this particular case, the problem was the warrant which was issued should have never been issued. One of the police officers, one of the detectives, lied to get the no-knock warrant. For everybody that don't know, he first tried to blame, I believe, the post office. They tried to say that there was letters being mailed, or packages, pardon me, being mailed to that location, and that's why they needed a warrant to go in there, because they believed that these packages that were being mailed were suspicious and had to deal with drugs. The postmaster said, that's a lie. So these people went, falsified paperwork to get an illegal search, no-knock warrant. Somebody got murdered because of that illegal no-knock warrant. And nobody has been arrested yet. Basically, more than one crime has been committed by the police. Or even if you don't want to call it crime, more than one impropriety. How about that? Where there should be discipline. And then on top of that, besides the impropriety, also a murder. Just so we could be clear. This money that they're giving Breonna Taylor's family, their family was always going to get the money. Don't be fooled. They're just giving the money now because salute to Tamika Mallory, salute to the New York Justice League, salute to my son, he over there too, and they whole team. They over there raising such a hell and such a ruckus that city just want them gone. And they think by giving money it's gonna help, because you know us black folk, you give us a couple of dollars, we do whatever you want us to do. But that's absolutely not the case. I don't think that those civil rights workers, because they're civil rights workers. Let's be clear on this. I don't think at all they're gonna see that money and say it's time to go. We need those officers held accountable. Somebody needs to have the balls to say we're gonna arrest these rat bastards. And until that happens, ain't nobody going nowhere. So with all that being said, I want y'all to leave it down in the comment section. Do you think this is, what level of BS do you think this is? Because this is BS at the end of the day. Once again, I'm going to explain. He lied on official paperwork to get a warrant, which was then, so it was an illegal warrant. You get it? It's literally an illegal warrant because he lied on the paperwork. He lied on paperwork to get an illegal warrant, which in the application of this illegal warrant, a young lady lost her life. They first tried to pin the murder on her boyfriend, her current boyfriend. After that was not able to be done, they tried to pin it on her previous boyfriend. There's nothing but evil going on here, in my opinion. I want to know, do you think, just because I want to know your opinion, Do you think that giving Breonna Taylor's family a couple of $1 million is anywhere near the same as arresting those mofos that killed that young lady? Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you would like to help dictate the direction that this channel takes, please leave a comment. All comments are appreciated, whether positive or negative. Thank you very much and enjoy your day. And remember, positive thoughts cause for positive things to happen. Let's get it.
Oh, Black Dynamite, I wish it was that simple, but this is much bigger than you and me.
Hey, little mama, it may be bigger than you and it may be bigger than me, but it ain't bigger than you and me. Can you dig it?